Sagittarius, welcome. This is your reading. Sun, Moon, Rising Sagittarius, Venus Sagittarius, or wherever the sign of Sagittarius is in your chart. This reading can help you to navigate through these areas of your life that are in a big change right now. And I drew a rune, and it's Answers. And Answers is about communication, and it's about insight and divine inspiration. And it's about true vision. And the cards that I drew from the tarot deck were the Seven of Wands and the Starseed. And the Starseed is an extra card in this tarot deck. I really enjoy using this deck. And the sun came up, and you can see that the light is shining on your cards. So I thought it is time to do a Sagittarius reading. And in the Seven of Wands, we can see how determined you are to create something stable, to create a foundation. And this is a beautiful depiction where this author is working hard to create something. It's a family. It's a family animal. It's about its own tribe. And that's a beautiful depiction of what is happening in your life. If you are Sagittarius rising, the eclipse happened in your 11th house, I guess, and Venus is in your, so look it up, yes, and Venus is in your 12th house. So the eclipse was about network and big changes coming up in this area of your life. But wherever Sagittarius is in your life, this is about new pathways you're exploring. And you are determined to create something really beautiful for yourself and for the ones that you love. And the starseed is showing us that you are, in your approach to do something, you are unique. So you bring something that wasn't seen before. So the starseed is a being that came from other planets, having other lifetimes on different planets and with different experiences. So there is a lot of knowledge and there is a lot of inspiration you bring with you. You have a lot of experience. You bring uniqueness to this planet and into your own creation. And so this is a beautiful beginning for your reading, because it is about your big change. And you have Jupiter now retrograde in the sign opposite yours. So it's in Gemini. And this is, of course, you experience a lot of transformation. And it's the invitation for you to go beyond inspiration and go experience and experiment with life right now. It's the invitation to not stay where you are. It's about move your way of thinking, move your way of believing and communicating. So we'll see what comes up next. Yeah, and there we can see it's all about communication, because we have communication again. We have a letter that will arrive, a message will come to you, and it will create a little bit of tension. It can be something that creates a little bit of upheaval in your life, but it is a loving message. It's not a thing that is like a moment where you are desperate or something. Maybe it is a surprising message. Maybe it's a message about the love of someone. Maybe it's a message that is more loving than you expected it to be. So there is communication coming up in your life that is about change. And we'll see what the cards show us next. It's an interesting time for you, Sagittarius, because the planet Jupiter, your ruling planet, being in the opposite sign is the invitation to do something that you never did before, because you are in your own root of being and South Node. And we have Aquarius. So, and that's a kind of that is a thing that tells us that you are now leaving things behind with the South Node that you experienced before. So it is about leaving beliefs behind, leaving old paths behind, how you created, how you communicated, and allowing yourself to step into the uniqueness of Aquarius and collaborate. Be in a new area, be in a new network, allow other people to get into your life and to experience communication with them. And it's about learning, right? It's about learning, and it's about the love that you want to experience. And if we connect these cards, then it's about new networks, learning how to communicate in stressful moments about love. And it's letting go of the old beliefs that you brought with you. And we all know that the Sagittarius experience can be a lot about beliefs. And the Jupiter being in the sign of Gemini is about the lightness of communication that Gemini brings with it. And experimenting, being flexible, as the Gemini air sign is, being flexible and it's like this: you hold the key to an awakened life. This is setting yourself free from your old beliefs, setting yourself free from the path you were on. Not because it's wrong. It's not wrong, but it's about inspiration. It's about belief, and now it's about communication and about experimenting. And allow yourself to step out of your own way into new opportunities. And that's a lovely confirmation for this, because it's showing us that you definitely hold the key to your own freedom. It's often the beliefs that hold us in place, and to let ourselves grow beyond those beliefs is the thing that sets us free, right? And to go for freedom is one thing that a Sagittarius definitely wants. Freedom to express themselves as they are. Freedom to communicate in a way, in a loving way, and in a way that is understood by other people. And to allow yourself to look beyond your box you are sitting in is the thing that is like the second nature to Sagittarius. And this is a confirmation too, there is something coming your way. And this is the thing with this message, and something being offered to you. It's like touching the part of you that is about nurturing others, That's about you stepping into your true self. And that comes with a nature of nurturing, but in nurturing yourself too. Because there is this mother in the womb, and there is the snake around this place where eggs are, and there's in the middle there is a pearl in this picture. So it is about nurturing yourself too, nurturing the part of you that is so unique that it has to be in this world right now. It's divine inspiration. It comes with the divine inspiration, and it's unique. It's not experienced before. So to build this new foundation, you have to step into your own self, out of your self-made, and this is the bardo, where we keep ourselves in a place of beliefs because we think that things are this way, and that's, of course, that's often a place of where Sagittarius can be, but they are open to step out of this place of their own imprisonment of beliefs because they hold the key to set themselves free. And I think by Jupiter being in the opposite sign is the chance to experience Jupiter in this place as we didn't experience it for the last 12 years, right? Because Jupiter has not been in Gemini. So to be there is to open ourselves up for the inspiration, for the divine inspiration that comes from a place that we didn't touch yet. And it's the unique place of your outer world knowledge. And it's beautiful, fitting to the Aquarius thing, because it's reminding you that there is something beyond your experience that you had in this life. There is something beyond that is bigger than you, that is outer worldly, but it's not too far away to create some new experiences with it. And maybe that's unknown, but this otter in the Seven of Wands is reminding us that life is play too, because the otter is a playful being, right? It's determined in this image. It's really determined to create something new, but it's playful too. So it's experiencing along the way, and experiencing something work and others don't. And to step out of this belief, what works and what doesn't. Step into the opportunity and see that you are the creator of your own freedom. Because when you step out of the own belief bardo you kept yourself in, life will offer you moments where you can step into something else. And that's not something you know yet, but it's something you will enjoy. So let go of the past. It's definitely saying let go of the past, let go of your old beliefs that keep you stuck in a place, and allow life to offer you something else. And nurture yourself. It's not about all about nurturing other people. It is not. It's about nurturing yourself too. It's about creating a safe place for your family, for yourself, for the loved ones, but for yourself too. And experiencing playfulness along the way, because you want to experience something else. This starseed is here to show the world that there is something beyond the things we experienced until now. And it's like the this image is a kind of weird too, right? New opportunities that come your way that we never experienced before. We never seen such a being like this in this picture, right? And it's beautifully merged into the Aquarian way of being and the Aquarian way of networking. And that's the invitation to step out of your own way, get into network too, get into communication that is not about beliefs, it's not about preaching, it's about experiencing light communication. And maybe it's about allowing other people to experience difficult things in a light and new way. And it's like you are in this a little bit like a messenger, right? Because this is a messenger rune too. This is Odin's raven. So it's about the message too. This raven has a amulet in it's a pendant that's like the whole raven is shining its light and shining, and maybe the amulet is about seeing things. It's about the insight that comes with the raven of Odin, to see things that others can't see. And so let's see. What the horses have to say. So we have this one. And then let's see what this one has to say. And I want to share this with you because this didn't happen in the other readings, but it happened right now. When I took out these cards, I drew 2 cards from Margarete Peterson Tarot, and I want to share them with you because they are deeply connected to this reading. And it's, on the one hand, it's the Death card, and they were just emitted in these cards that I drew minutes ago. They were in this deck, and so there's the Death card and there's a Hierophant, and I think it's a beautiful confirmation of what I said. It's letting go. The Death card is letting go of all things, all beliefs, and allow yourself, and this is a beautiful depiction of the Death card, right? It's like stopping being there, so immersed in this earthly thing and getting beyond. That's what the Aquarian comes with, right? Getting beyond and being the star seed that you are. It's like beautiful depicted in this Death card too. So let go, the South Node, let go of the old beliefs and allow the new to come in. And then the Hierophant is a strange creature inside of this too, because it's standing like in flames, and it's showing up in a different way, and it's passionate. It's beautiful for the Sagittarian fire element, to show yourself as you are, as a passionate being, not just in the box that you are putting yourself in with your old beliefs, just going beyond and being the wisdom and the mentor. And the Hierophant is for me about teaching too, showing the people what you have to say, and what you can tell them that they don't know yet. So I don't want to put them on the table, but I wanted to show them to you because they showed themselves, and that's often a thing that is important. And so I want to tell you about the card of the horses, and it's the 11. That's beautifully fitting because it's endurance, and it's next to the otter that is determined. It's endurance. It's the trailblazer's challenge and perseverance of vision, labor, and risk. And it's this beautiful, colorful horse is going through storms and through everything, but it holds its light. It holds the colorful being that it is, and shows itself in dedication to fulfill its own heart desire, right? It's the 11. And the 11 for me is often a challenge that's like destiny. So it's a challenge that you have to overcome, to keep your own vision alive and to show your vision to other people. And wherever the Sagittarius placement is in your life, you have to say something, you have to create something that is unique and that is never seen before. So there is it's like an obligation in this to stay connected to your own vision, because you hold the key for a new world. That's what Sagittarius is about, right? They are the ones that go beyond. There is a lot of passion in there. There's a lot of vision in here that wants to be experienced and that wants to be taken forth. Because this horse is a beautiful being, I didn't show it to you. But it goes on, and it holds its light. It holds its colors to bring them into the world. And it might be that at the moment, because we have the heart in here, this whole situation is about your love life really changing and your heart really changing. And it's a challenge because Jupiter is in your opposite sign. It can be really a challenge to dive deep and to create something out of this experience you had in the last months. But it's worth it because it's holding your own vision and holding your light up. And it's interesting because she is lying here like she is turned down. She is like she's tired. And maybe that is what you are. You are tired right now. Because this was a challenging time, and it was a challenging time because you went through so much change, and it can be heart-wrenching time for you, because what life wants from you is to show up as yourself and be determined to hold your own light. And that's difficult in times where we are tired. We just want to take a breath and don't want to be determined. We don't want to do anything. But it's the invitation to not stop, because you are in the divine inspiration. You can step in there. And the spirit owl of 852 Hertz is recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. It's not always a smooth ride, but it is safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living, and seeing to emerge. You are encouraged to let go of opinions and belief systems that cannot support you in higher frequency states. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and higher understanding. And I can say you can't make this up. If you read cards and you get a card like this, what I said before is just a confirmation in what we said before. It's your time to show up. It's your time to stay in your inspiration, to allow yourself to create something new, to be the inspiration, divine inspiration, and to experience and experiment at the same time. And that's new for Sagittarius, because it's the lightness of Gemini. That's the invitation from me too. And there we can see the co-creation. Yes, it's about co-creation. It's about community. It's about your own unfinished symphony. And all of these cards are really beautiful confirmation for this. It's you being new in relationships. It's you being new in networks. Letting go of people that don't support you. It's about support, your support too. It's not about you supporting others. It's about your support too. Community is able to do this. And if you search for the right people, you will find the right community to co-create something that is really beautiful. And we can see this it's a cheetah. It's a cheetah and it's an owl, and they create something really amazing together. That's an egg with a cheetah color on it. So they create beautiful things and rise beyond the limitations that come with our own belief. And this is a beautiful depiction for this too, because it's a house and it's crumbling because there is a big animal in there, and this animal is bigger than the house. So open up for bigger experiences, open up for experimenting, for adventure, and finish your own symphony. Because it's when we look at other people and we nurture other people, we don't care for our own pearl. We don't see that we hold the key, that we are the one that have the color, and that we can find the way through the storms and be the starseed that we came here to be. And you know that you are special in a specific way, and that you have ideas and visions that were never seen before. So this is the unfinished symphony. There's something that wants to be created by you. You are the unfinished symphony. You are invited to step up, step in, step into yourself, into your uniqueness, your own way of creating and creating freedom for other people, for yourself. And step into the communication that is new for you, because it's not in the typical Sagittarian way. Jupiter is in Gemini. Allow it to be, to inspire you to communicate in a different way, to connect in a different way, to co-create in a different way than you did before. Beautiful Sagittarius. I am so curious what you are creating. I would love to know. So let's see what we get. Harvest Mother watches over me. The inner world offers powerful healing energy, creating space to receive it with love, patience, acceptance, and willingness to hear, feel, and honor all messages from our inner world. With wisdom, allows this inner medicine to work its healing magic, even if it seems unfathomable at an intellectual level. The inner world knows how to restore and heal every aspect of the soul. We just need to invite and allow it. That's a big change, Sagittarius, and it's a big change in your inner world, and it's a big change of your beliefs and your way of communicating and stepping out of your box to experiment with life. Allow life to unfold. Allow yourself to be changed by this Jupiter in Gemini and by your own experimentation, by stepping into your uniqueness and allow yourself to be the key of your own freedom. That's where your future lies, to create in this new way and to experience and experiment with this energy. And it will give you new energy. It will. But it's time for you to go on, to be persistent, to hold your light, to hold your color, to create something really magical and a beautiful foundation for yourself and for your loved ones. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being here and for listening to me and for your thumbs up and for your like and for your subscription. I am honored to read for you, and I am curious of what you are creating. Thank you so much, and I see you soon.